And we're back.
Yeah. We're not in space.
No, we're on some shit planet.
Well, the planet's in space.
Well,
The planet is in space, but
Technically, everything's
planet's
in
not.
space.
we're on there's like the creepiest cavern-looking thing on this map.
Yeah, well, that's where all the dust people were. Here, let me put you guys there.
I've seen creepier.
Now you're all on the map as well.
What did they look like they were wearing? Did they look like super armored or just rags?
No, it's rags. It's rags.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what I thought.
they look big enough that they'd have trouble finding appropriately sized clothes.
Especially on a planet where they don't have a tailor.
But they know
pull
how
over my
to steal
new
tech and look
token?
at it, so I think they're pretty clever. Could maybe try talking to one before we shoot them.
Yeah, I'm thinking we should talk to him. Because...
Well, I've got 22 fellowship, so I'm good at talking to people.
Yeah, I mean,
I've
like...
got
The small
one.
village of
One
Brondog has
fellowship
been
talking to people.
No, I mean, the main reason I think we should talk to them is because they're essentially doing the same thing we are. Just stealing from these shit people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So basically, you want to hire them.
No, I'm gonna... So, someone snuck inside, right?
Yeah, I
Can we-
snuck in and looked.
Can we get a refresher of what was in there? How many of them and what was going on?
I
Okay,
only
when you
looked in the entrance, right? And there was like 4.
yeah you went inside just a little bit, and there was a few in there. You know, there's also some younger looking ones, probably children, and you know, both men and women in there. They're big. They were, you know, probably around 10 feet tall or so. They were sitting around there, like, eating some dead bodies of people that they obviously dragged from the crashed ship city you were in. But there's all sorts of, like, technology and pieces and things around as well.
Okay. Well,
Could Hall project an image of himself as one of them and then just go in and find the parts and then bring them out?
That
It's like,
would be
hey guys,
difficult.
I'm Bill. Remember me?
I'm Big Bill, the giant.
it's me.
I sound like a robot. Don't mind
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I'm gonna, before we go in, I'm gonna load my splinter cannon with final breath. Because I can use any Dark Elf poison as ammo in Guns with Toxic, and I'm gonna put liquid agony in the carbines.
That's fine.
I've been meaning to ask you, Ethan. Do Dark Eldar don't speak Eldar, right? Do they speak?
No, we do speak Eldar. We speak
Okay.
both.
Okay.
But Dark Eldar is different to normal Eldar. It has
Okay,
it has
good.
less psychic power bullshit than normal Eldar, and like 100 more words for pain because it's stupid.
Well, maybe I'll learn to speak Eldar. Because
Stand
that
there
sounds-
and everybody can laugh at it because you're not doing anything with your brain, not doing it quite right. Just making the noises and everyone like, wow,
Hey, I'm
look at
doing
this.
things with my brain all the time. I'll have you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not doing the psychic
not the right
bullshit
thing.
with your brain.
Not
Don't
putting
need
his
to do
hands on his
psychic
hips the
bullshit
right
with my
way.
brain. I can control people anyways.
It's true again.
Like, I feel like using psychic powers, now that's a crutch.
That's
Wow.
true,
Wow.
Yeah, so, I guess I should just walk forward a bit and shout, hello?
I'm
Come
gonna
out
be like,
here, give me my stuff.
hello, giant freaks.
Okay.
Ahoy!
You shout out into the cave,
Yep.
and like 6 dust people come out to speak with you.
Oh, look at him.
Oh,
Oh, very pretty.
Disgusting.
wow.
Is it mitts in their
Uh,
ears?
Yeah, they kind of have like little stubby ears. They're weird mutant creatures. So one of them walks forward and says, "Who are you? Why are you here?" And
Wow.
pretty
Yeah.
well spoken.
Well, I introduce myself. I'm Captain John Silconicus, and I was liberating some parts from the ship when the dust storm hit, and it seems like you may have picked up those tech parts by accident, and I need to have them back.
He starts laughing at you. Why would we give anything back that we have taken from the ship?
Well, because I took them first, and you want to be nice about it. If you wanted to sell them, you can name a price, and I'll see if it's doable.
He tells you we have no use for money. We're using these to keep our colony alive.
Well, I'm not. So I wouldn't give you money on
Well,
this planet.
you're an expert at keeping colonies alive, so
Yeah,
maybe
no,
you could help them out.
I'm a trader. I deal with other things too.
What sort of other things?
Well, what do you need? Because I need those parts, and I fail to see why you'd need part of a freaking warp beacon.
Yes. Oh, is that what it was? A warp beacon? We not even completely sure.
It's what it still is.
Well, he explains that they need a number of different electronics parts to keep their equipment running, but if you could, provide even better equipment than what they've got just to help them survive out here, then, sure, he'll trade you the parts.
Okay. Tell me what you need, and I'll have my tech guy look at it and see if we can do that.
Okay. Well, from what he tells you, it seems like they want some, pretty standard life sustainers as well as food replicators and a number of different things like that. Things that are pretty standard for any harsh colony, but aren't exactly available on this sort of planet.
Okay. How easy is it for us to get those parts? I'm asking Marek.
Well, technically, if we don't have any on the ship, we could just use some of ours for now.
So, this is the kind of same basic sort of things that you bought when you started up Sigmund's Folly as a colony.
Mm-hmm.
A bit expensive, but, it's nothing that you would have trouble getting. It's just you probably...
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, do I have to go somewhere to pick them up?
Yes. It's not things you would have here.
Well, that's not happening.
If you got anything that we've got on us.
Yeah, I mean... So basically, I'm going to have to go off-world and pick that up, which I don't have time for. If they have any...
I am curious if the parts that we need, if they specifically need those parts. I can't think of any reason why most of these parts are fairly unique to the navigation beacon.
I know.
Don't know of any life
I don't know
support
why
system.
they took them.
I don't know of any life support system that would require that. So it is entirely possible I can get what they have running without the parts that we need.
Okay. Well, if my tech guy can come in and look at your setup, we can see what we can do.
Okay, they'll let you come in, sure. If you're offering to help.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm fucking friendly.
They make an opening into the cave.
But just as a side note, these guys have just been munching on humans, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, they're mutants and heretics. This is bad. These are bad people.
Dead
Mhm.
humans, though. I mean, they killed them, but they were dead. It's not like they're eating them alive.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
they killed. They did kill the people that tried to kill us. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they're still heretics.
They
Or
are.
mutants.
and mutants.
and mutants.
They are.
Okay, they let you inside. Grunty, why don't you have Merrick make a tech use roll?
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Yeah, as you roll in.
Let's see what they got running here.
With Merrick.
Icarus, come over here and assist me on this.
Why can't I do some tech use? You're always doing tech use.
Because he's a genius, and you're
Actually
extremely
pretty
not.
adequate at it, but he's a genius. Well, maybe you should try
Fine,
being
I'll-
a genius for once.
Fine, I'll help you out.
I'm just gonna look at you, and I'm gonna thumb the Mechanicus cog on my chest. Just point at it with my thumb and just kind of like raise one eyebrow.
Raise one lens.
10 degrees of success.
I
And then I
guess
wiggle
he's
some of my
okay.
mechadendrites around. You know, just for show.
Okay, so they've actually got a reasonably sophisticated setup here, Grunty. Looking at what they're using this for, they're actually using some of the warp-sensitive parts of the fleet beacon as power generation. Basically, as the warp kind of pushes on this across dimensions, it lets them sort of gain
You're
energy from it.
drawing power from the warp?
Yes.
Oh my
That seems like a
god.
bad idea.
This is an awful idea. But
What,
also
you-
it's extremely impressive.
You guys don't do
it's
that?
really impressive.
You guys don't do that?
I don't know.
Humans are awful.
I mean, but
You don't do that either.
It's impressive technology, but it's not incredibly skillfully done. So it's not really giving them a ton of power. You could rig up something else that would, give them pretty much the same amount of power pretty easily.
Right. Captain, we'd probably have to go get some more various parts from the ship base, but I could definitely replace these parts, probably even improve their efficiency.
Okay. Let's get out of the cave.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess we're back to where we are. Yeah. So we
Let's
can
negotiate a deal.
yeah. So my suggestion is that I'll have my engineer correct the tech you're using, and at the same time remove the parts that we want.
Well, they tell you if it works, then that's fine. They'll let you do that.
It'll work better than it is now.
Is that a promise?
Yes.
They say that one of you has to stay here to prove that you'll come back.
Stubber, congratulations.
We found a use for Stubber.
Why would that even be an issue? Like, because at worst, for some reason, we don't come back even if we want the parts, and then your stuff is still
Yeah.
working. Like, that makes no sense.
I mean, you've seen where they live now, and
Everyone knows where they live. Like, it's not hard. We asked, and they were like, yeah, they live over there.
We asked the directions. That's true. We did.
he says that they're pretty sure that most of the people are terrified of them and have no
Yeah.
idea exactly where they are.
Well, I mean, we got here, we asked for directions, they know where you are. You're being silly. You're fucking monsters. Like, when it comes to
What
size,
did you call
I mean.
us?
Oh yeah.
I called you monstrous in size, because you are. I don't think that's a surprise to anyone.
Captain, I agree. They're monsters.
They are totally monsters.
Oh, just throw us under the fucking bus, why don't you?
Now you've really hurt their feelings. So this one starts crying.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I
Is that
didn't
a
mean to
paint
do
token?
that, but
Sorry, not
He's
sorry.
really, really sad.
Is that a
I
pain
can't believe you would do that. Yes.
well,
Good.
Don't
You know
worry
what?
about it.
We can't help
Okay.
that we look like this.
of course
We
not.
never asked for this.
No one
Wiggle
said
my
you did.
eyebrows.
Just,
Okay, but
Just go. Just go.
yeah, we'll be back in a bit. Stubber, get out of the freaking cave entrance.
Okay. You take a shuttle back to
Yeah.
main city.
Oh, while we're in the
Whoosh.
next city, are there any like flowers around?
No flowers.
It's a dead world, not a...
We've
flower
had, like
world.
near some woods.
Not dead.
right?
It's just it's
Yeah. While we go back into shuttle, I need to ask Holt to have a look into the planetary governor or whatever he claims, since he made a claim last time that he doesn't know why he's been put on this planet, and that the Inquisition just
Was messing with
picked
them.
exactly. And I want to know if that's true or not. Can
I
you?
Do you want him to know that I'm doing it or not?
I'd rather not.
Okay.
But if you have to, I mean, we can look into that too. But if you can do it without him noticing, try without him noticing. Let's try that first.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. Do one of these to get plus 25 on the next thing that I do.
Oh, remember I told you to do this too, so, you know.
Yes, that's only a minus 10. Oh, I actually messed up. I got 2 degrees of success on that. I didn't add the 25 to my...
Right, okay. Opposed willpower test. No, you win.
I mean, it turns
All
out
right.
being stuck on a fucking dead world as leader of a band of savages getting eaten by mutants for several years tends to have an effect on your willpower.
A little bit. So as far as reading his mind and everything like that, everything that he's told you is true. At least as far as he knows, he has no idea why the Inquisition's been picking on his family and put them here.
Okay.
All
So,
So he's telling the truth as far as he's aware.
yeah, so he believes himself to be innocent, which, if he wasn't, he'd probably know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the Inquisition has basically... is just messing with him for no reason.
Yeah, from everything he knows, it's some distant cousin
Yeah.
or something that did something, and the whole family's screwed
Yeah.
because of it now.
You know what? That doesn't seem fair to me.
What's
Weird.
what's the distant family's name?
The distant family's name?
Yeah, the one that's got him in trouble. Does it start with an S and end in an S by any chance, with some K's and L's in the middle?
No.
Oh.
We don't mess with anyone.
Well, yeah, but the Inquisition might mess with somebody on your behalf.
Yeah. But I mean, clearly,
But
they're
he's been
wrong
here
in this
for
case.
they've been here for a long time. So
Yeah, like,
We have traveled
Hey,
back in time a lot.
Hey,
so
yeah, exactly. Warp travel is a fickle mistress.
Okay, so you grab some random parts from different parts of the crash ship that you think that you'll need. No one's really complaining or stopping you since you have the planetary governor with you.
Yeah.
There's like a little blinky light, some gears.
You bring them back to the cave, and go ahead, Merrick, and have a roll for setting up a new power generator for them.
can I do
Part of
this
me
one?
Yeah, part of me wants you to. Go ahead.
I want to do it. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no, go ahead.
no.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Are you gonna assist?
Yes, of course, I'll supervise.
Okay.
Oh.
Am I doing it real good, Canoe?
No, because I didn't
You
tell
want me,
you to
want me
do
to
it.
real bad.
So you get minus 10 because cKnoor said don't do it really good.
Okay.
Don't break it.
So that's
I
zero
told-
modifier.
No, Henry's helping.
Did it?
Degree of
Henry's
success.
helping as well, so that's 2
Oh.
degrees.
2. Okay.
2 degrees of success. All right, you set it up, but you're not anywhere near as skillful as Merrick would have been. So it's actually mildly radioactive, but they don't know that.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
That's fine. They've already mutated. So
it's giving them as much power as they were getting now.
Okay, great.
I'm
Well,
just gonna kind of like really, with great difficulty, lean over Icarus's shoulder and whisper into his ear, "That's why."
Oh god.
Oh, hey, at least last time you only rolled like 90s on your hundreds, so he technically could have done better.
okay. Well, let's just take our parts and say goodbye. Leave them alone.
Okay, you take the parts and you leave, and the mildly irradiated mutants will probably.
Oh, and
Become more
I
mutants.
I also tell Vendigrot to make sure that we can make sure that to like tag this location, so we know
Yep.
exactly where it's at.
Sure.
You can do
Okay.
that. Sure.
Let's get in the shuttle and leave.
Okay. You hop in your shuttle and you all head back to the ship.
I'm
Cool,
gonna double check we have the parts we need.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's everything that
we're
you
going
need.
to accidentally leave Stern behind.
Are you taking Stern or are you leaving him?
Well, I mean, we're taking him for now, because now that I've gotten confirmation from Holt that.
Oh, no. Stern is the terrible little
Oh,
guy.
right.
Yeah,
Stern's
the
the
guy that tried to
terrible
bring
guy.
us.
Let's see.
Lehman Drukas is the...
Yeah.
there you go.
So let's see. We're still on the shuttle, right?
I'm giving Stern a job as Canore's
Can
new
I just-
butler.
Can I just throw Stern off the shuttle as we're leaving?
I'm pretty sure he's not actually on the shuttle with you guys. You would have to go pick him up if you want him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't care about that guy.
Oh, we can. Just
I could
leave.
always use a new servitor.
There's plenty of people for that job.
Okay. So do we have all the parts we need now?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Sweet. Because there's one important thing we need to do before
Oh.
we leave.
Ah,
Are you
no.
bombarding the planet?
Well, yeah, we're nuking the shit out of the mutants.
Good.
All that work.
You don't have atomics. you have
Well,
Those
let's
are
just
actually
napalm
very
them then.
difficult to
regular
find.
bullets.
Grunty is disappeared.
Let's just burn holy fire on them or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't
my-
care. Just
my Maptool
dead them.
Wow, rude.
Well, they're heretics.
They are heretics.
and
I am
mutants.
in full support of this.
And cannibals and mutants. Like, we
Yeah,
couldn't
they're-
leave them alone if we wanted
They're,
to.
they're like the most peaceful people we've
I know, it's
encountered.
a shame.
They ate
that they're-
humans!
Yeah,
And they
exactly.
stole from me!
They were
It's
dead
a shame
humans.
that they are a crime
Let's
against.
be honest, that you don't really care that they're heretics. You're just mad they stole from you.
They stole from me!
really all that you're angry about.
No, we have this. I mean, we have a record of obliterating cannibals to uphold.
Yep.
We do.
Are they cannibals? They're mutated, so they're not.
They
human.
ate humans!
Yeah,
But
they're
not
still human.
They're,
They're
No,
still
they're
human. Yeah, they're still technically human.
technically.
Technically.
Yeah, well now they're going to be technically atoms.
Technically,
now
the
they're
best
gonna be
way
dead.
though.
Okay. Well, let's roll a ballistics test unless you're just having the crew do it.
No, that's, well, no. I'm having... I asked Vendigroth.
I'll
so
do it. Yeah,
That's why I asked him to take the, the coordinates. Yeah.
I'll give him the.
Keep in mind that they are underground, so you're gonna have to get a good shot to blow up the cave.
I mean, we'll lay on it for a little while, and if we don't end up putting one through the cave, we'll just collapse it on them.
I was gonna say, isn't this like the equivalent to destroying a city, which means we
You can- yeah,
it
you
would
can
just seal
bombard
them
the whole area.
inside.
Well, if you bombard
don't
them
have-
enough, eventually their
don't
power
have-
will fail.
Surgical accuracy on the cave entrances or anything like that. You just have to hope it collapses everything underneath.
I mean, the other option is that we send in some murder servitors, I guess.
That would just-
Like even if the bombardment doesn't kill them, the radiation will eventually.
4 degrees of success. Yeah. Okay. Your macro batteries and your shard cannon bombard for 20, 30 minutes. You figure that's probably good enough.
It's, a good 30-minute bombard usually kills everything. Well,
Yeah.
I'll go back down and check.
nah, I don't want to go back to that planet. That planet fucking sucks.
It's awful.
Just have to
Everybody
wait
is
here
stupid.
anyway for the golden egg to arrive.
That's true.
That's right. It's not here yet. It's actually. You're just gonna wait to see when it shows up.
Well, we don't have much else to do.
Yeah, we
and-
have to install the part over there.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, it takes another 6 days to arrive.
That's
Let me
not bad.
Go to the Coronis Expanse map and move it over there. Golden egg, also at Malazil.
While that's
I gotta
happening,
go and
I'd like
take
to
it.
start studying the good implant
Okay.
that we got from
Yeah.
the guy.
You're a bit quiet, Ethan. Can you boost your thing?
Sure. It's how's that?
Oh, so much better.
Nice.
Yeah, dandy.
Okay. Yeah. You start studying that.
What did you say you were studying?
The cortex implant.
So he can make a
intelligence bonus one. Is
fleshy
that
part.
that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, like, I want to have Me and Holt's gonna have a bit of a chat with this noble fellow.
All right.
Because I'm still curious, because it just seems... Does he know of any other people the Inquisition's put on this planet?
Oh, I mean, many
Probably
many
everybody.
people on this
Okay,
planet.
like the Inquisition normally dumps people here. Is that what's happening?
I mean, it's an Arbite's prison world.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused, because I don't understand why they would...
The Arbites will work with the Inquisition, and if they have prisoners for whatever reason, they'll deliver them for them.
I assume this is where you're going to end up.
Well,
No.
yeah, I mean,
No.
I don't think so.
No, if the Inquisition get her hands on us, we're all dead.
Not me.
No, actually,
Yeah,
double
he'll-
you.
Worse.
He'll just respawn back in his
Yeah,
own world.
I
He'll be
just
fine.
respawn back at home. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'll wake up and go, "Ooh, that was a good workout." And do anything else with my life.
Yeah, but you'll lose all your cool flesh worms.
So okay, we'll just get some more.
And all your friends.
So again, I'll just get some more.
I don't...
Oh.
Okay. Well, the golden egg arrives 6 days later. I've updated the time and moved it over there. What are you guys doing now?
Well, did we... so have we managed to link the two ships together?
Yes, Merrick has installed the fleet beacon on the Golden Egg. So it now benefits from being able to follow you quickly through the warp, but you still have to lag behind a little bit just to make sure it gets there. Basically, you're increasing the distance. You get to move at your normal speed, but you increase the base duration on distances by like 1 or 2, depending on how far they are.
Mm-hmm.
Captain, with regards to travel, I need to speak to you about the engines.
Okay.
So, ever since our encounter with that heretic and his erstwhile companion, the would-be Inquisitor Servitor, we've had a remarkable increase in efficiency in the power system, especially involving with the engines. The problem is that the ship really enjoys stretching its legs, so to speak. And so the swinging between our increased speed and having to make stops is causing quite a lot of stress on the engine components. So I'm going to have to find a way to tone it down somewhat, or our engines are going to explode.
Yeah, let's not explode the engines. Would the fact that we're now like anchored to the other ship, would that be enough of a drain on the engines, or no?
That doesn't really affect the amount of power.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you need to hamper the engines then?
I have a couple of ideas. I say not convincingly at all. But I'm really just gonna have to speak with the machine spirit and maybe jiggle some chords.
Well, I mean, you've got a few days.
Sure, I just wanted to let you know that the engines may be in a lower power state or offline or any number of things while I do this.
As long as they're not offline for long, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
After that speech, I bring up a limited time opportunity with the captain. I had intercepted a message from a explorator scout
Okay.
that had recently discovered a long-lost planet.
Mm-hmm.
And he was asking for assistance from another explorator to come and help with whatever is on
Are
the
you
planet.
specifically asking this while I'm still in the room, or do you wait till I leave?
You can be there too with it. I don't mind.
Okay.
Especially because you are the explorator person.
Yeah. Yes, this is very much my interest, but I wanted to know how you wanted to play that.
Yeah. I'm okay with any of the crew being there. It's not like a secret.
Okay. So there's a rediscovered planet
Mhm.
somewhere.
And it's in Winterscale's realm. I do know where it is. As far as I can tell, the other people don't know that I intercepted this message. So if we are capable of getting there before the reinforcements, we can lay claim to whatever happens to be on this planet.
Sweet. Where is it?
I will. Let me mark it on the map here.
Hang on. I need
Do
to
you
do
have
a
the
thing first.
explorator's name by any chance?
Would I?
No.
No?
You don't. No.
I just know that it was an explorator scout sending a message.
Interesting. Do you know
Is
where
he telling the
that's-
truth?
I am not telling the entire truth. I'm going to assume you call me on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems too good to be true.
So, the problem with this message is based off of the respectfulness. I believe that it was being sent to the Inquisition. So going to this planet may or may not make the Inquisition angry with us.
Well, they're already angry with us, so it doesn't matter.
No, that's not how angry works. There's a difference between being like annoyed at someone and being annoyed enough to do something.
They can't do anything, though.
Okay, it is marked on the Coronis Expanse map.
Oh, they can do lots of things.
Yeah.
But it's really up to you whether or not you want to snub the Inquisition for what they have done.
Why would an exploratory fleet call the Inquisition?
Yeah,
Well, it's possible.
Maybe they found something?
It is possible that they found something that would be more within the realm of the Inquisition, but do remember that there are several arms of the Inquisition. For instance, if it's Xenotech, the Ordo Xenos would have an interest in it.
Do we know who they called?
It was just titled to Lord Inquisitor, not specific to any particular branch.
It is a fascinating opportunity, Captain. Lost planets can have all sorts of interesting archaeotech.
For those of us who aren't up on the minutiae of the Inquisition, what other possibilities could it be other than alien stuff?
Archaeotech, mostly. Old human tech. From before or during the Dark Age, even.
I'm pretty sure there's another branch of the Inquisition.
Chaosy?
Isn't there 3 heretics, demonology, and mutant?
It's
Free
Xenos.
Xenos, I'm sorry, not
Yeah,
heretic
it's-
is the mutant. So Xenos,
Yeah, it's-
demonology, and heretic.
But
Something
if
like
nothing
that.
else, it's an interesting opportunity.
When was this sent?
Just as we were coming back up from Malazil.
Huh.
And seeing as how chances are the Inquisition would need to come from past Port Wander, we have a fairly sizable amount of time. There's also the advantage that no one has claimed this world, so we could establish another colony there.
Why was it lost in the first place?
Well,
No idea.
Our first colony was officially lost, right?
Yeah,
I mean, lost planets and lost civilizations are in no way uncommon.
but
You know,
if it was lost because it was in a warp storm like the other one, it's going to go back in 5 minutes.
Well, like the difficulty is we can't really ask anybody because no one knows that this world exists.
I mean, we could just go over and have a look, I guess.
Yes, I agree, and we have plausible deniability. I mean, if they read your mind, of course, any lie is not going to work, but it's not uncommon for a ship to fall out in a strange location after warp travel, and we do frequent this sector.
Well, that's under the assumption that I didn't know of the address already. Like, it's just the exploratory fleet that sent out saying, "Hey, here's a new unknown lost world." It's
They
just
also-
unknown and lost to them.
The Inquisition can't stop you from colonizing planets. Like, that's what your warrant allows you to do. So while they can get angry about it, they can't
Yes,
stop
they have
you.
no legal right to stop them.
Yeah, but that's the fact that they have no legal right doesn't mean they can. Like you
They
don't
can
want
do
to get.
it illegally.
And also the fact that if I get branded as someone who the Inquisition doesn't like, I'll lose a lot of trading opportunities because there are other rogue traders that possibly want to be on the Inquisition's good side.
That's true.
So it's not just a question of.
Well, aren't we already on the Inquisition's bad side? And we've already made that, like, we've sent out multiple notifications about them trying to shit with us, and
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
still
but the
we still.
notifications were we haven't done anything, they're mad at us, and then if we do something, it's like, well, we did this, and they're mad at us.
Yeah.
we totally justified everything they were doing. then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
And the reason I sent them out was to see if I would get any response, like any support from other rogue traders, and I have. So I still have opportunities to trade with those people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like currently not cut and dry.
To be honest, Captain, there's no saying that we can't go there, help, and still leave whatever is there to the Inquisition if you want
Yeah.
to maybe get on their good side a little more.
Shut up and go, we're just here to help.
Yeah. Let's go check it out.
Okay. Scoozle, I'm guessing you give Barbaretta the coordinates then? For the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's make a warp jump.
Let's get lost.
In
Are
space.
you giving Barbaretta a -10?
No.
You just said let's get lost.
He only gives negative 10s to you.
Okay.
You'd
that
be too
was-
powerful otherwise. Imagine I rolled deceive for that.
So
Why do you
nobody
do
believes
that?
you.
It's a very believable lie. Plus 40.
Okay. Well, here we go. You guys, are you taking both ships?
Yep.
It takes you 4 days to arrive at this new
Okay.
place, as far as your time. And in real time, you lose a day.
Hey,
You arrive
okay.
a day earlier.
Brilliant.
Okay.
So they haven't sent the message yet.
No, they have.
They have.
Well,
We
yeah,
got
we
the
had to
message
wait 6
before we
days
even
at
left.
LCL.
Yeah, you had to wait almost a week for the golden egg to arrive.
Oh, okay.
So, what's happening here?
Yeah,
Let's
let's get
scan.
scanning.
Hey.
Yeah, scan it.
Yeah, I'll run a scan. Because I think I'm better at scrutiny than Icarus now.
Two degrees of success. Did you add the ship's detection into that?
Oh, no, I didn't. I wouldn't have.
What did we say that was plus 12 or something?
It's plus
Uh,
10. So
plus 10.
3.
Isn't that just if we're on an
No, we
endeavor?
get a further bonus if we're on
Oh.
an endeavor.
Yeah, if you get a bigger bonus if you're on an endeavor. You could start an endeavor if you
Yeah,
want.
our endeavor could be find out what the hell's with this stupid place.
Yeah, but that seems like that's the thing I don't. This is more a rules question. That's what I don't understand about endeavors because it seems like
thing.
that seems like a really because of the bonus we have. That seems like a really
Exploitable.
yeah.
Well,
So
I mean,
you're,
but
you're-
that's
an,
also
an
kind of the
endeavor
point.
is a long-term goal that will increase your profit factor. So, and it has specific steps to meet along the way. So if you want to plan something like that out,
Yeah.
it takes time to plan out, and
Yeah.
you have to actively be working on it for the rest of the time. But it's worth it in that you get bonuses and stuff for it.
Yeah. So we can't really endeavor go check out Unknown Lost World.
You,
Well,
you could endeavor.
Could make an
colonize
endeavor to
Lost
find.
World.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
of course, but not just go check it out.
No,
Yeah.
that would be a step.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we could do
And-
like super study it or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
make
I
a big
don't.
step plan
So
on that.
yeah, so I don't see that as. I don't want to make an endeavor out of that.
Alright, well, that's
Not
3
that
degrees of
interesting.
success on the scan.
Okay. So you arrive in the outskirts of this system. There's 6 rocky planets, a number of gas giant planets, like 4 or 5, and good deal of asteroids and whatnot. The fourth planet from the central star is the planet where this lost civilization is that the explorators found. Your initial scans show that the entire planet is pretty well colonized. Many different cities. You don't see any other sort of spacecraft around. No void ships, nothing like that. Though the area around the planet is cluttered with some small sort of like satellite type things.
Now
Okay,
that is interesting.
So are there people on the planet then?
Yes.
Are there any indicators as to why it was missing, or was it just nobody had been to this particular spot?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Is there any particular indicators for any reason why it was missing, or is it just nobody's been here? Like it wasn't.
No, it's just
anywhere.
pretty much just got cut off, basically.
Yeah, they may not have
forgot
had
it.
any psychers.
Yeah.
Because without psychers,
Yeah.
communication is basically impossible. The scales are so large.
Okay, can we hail them?
I could send some messages down.
Yeah.
Do
see if-
traditional stuff as well.
Yeah. See
So
if we
let's
can
do
get
that.
some contact.
I am worried about the lack of a void ship.
Well-
Where did this explorator come from?
What do you mean?
Sir-
The fact that the explorator ship is gone?
Yes.
I don't know. They could have just been exploring everything, but it is strange that they're not here.
So you send a message down to the planet surface asking, the standard, is anyone here? Is anyone...
Mm-hmm.
Greetings. This is
Yeah.
Holt. What Captain John Slukernicus is.
The
Still
time it
waifu.
will be.
No answer. Nothing at all.
All right. Well,
Interesting. But
it
we are
seems that they
detecting
don't
life
have
signs?
astropaths.
Okay, let's...
Still,
There's some-
I don't
radio
like
message
this.
Yeah.
I've got a
I think
bad
it was
feeling.
bait. I think it was bait.
a planet with no psychers sounds like heaven to me.
No, right.
Let's just leave Vanadar here and leave.
No, he'll just kill himself and respawn.
Yeah, just come back.
Hey guys,
okay.
I'm back.
Okay, so no psychers. Can we try and contact them in any other capacity?
You can try your standard
the Vox.
Vox
Yeah,
frequencies.
let's do that.
You have to actually approach the planet to do that. It's going to be kind of weird trying to do it from the outskirts of the system if you want.
Well, yes. Okay, let's do another scan of the system just to make sure that there aren't any weird stuff hiding around like a moon or some shit, and then we approach.
Oh, are you
Holt,
kidding me?
Holt, you mentioned
Yeah.
that there were satellites, right? Among
Satellites? Oh, yeah. There's things orbiting the planet.
Yes,
But
you're getting
also
electronic signals from things
Did
orbiting.
you mention there was wreckage as well?
Wreckage? No.
Hmm.
You don't see any other ships or anything like that as you scan the rest of the system and are specifically looking for stuff like that. No hiding ships, nothing. No.
Okay, let's approach and hail them.
Okay. You under just regular power, both of your ships approach the planet and come into a stable orbit around it. Your passive scanners even can see that there's a number of many satellites orbiting this planet, all sending signals down to the surface. You try your standard Vox frequencies, but you don't get any response.
Can we pick up what the satellites are sending down?
Yeah.
If they are sending
Intercept
down
the
something?
signals.
Yeah,
You could try.
let's try that.
Merrick, you're gonna need to try a tech use here, or IB. Icarus could.
I'll let you handle this one.
Do it good.
So rude.
While I do this, Icarus, see if you can look up any of the older Vox frequencies, because who knows how long this particular planet has been out of the loop. Maybe we're just using the wrong code.
Let's see.
Or maybe our technology might be too advanced for theirs to pick up.
Radio communication hasn't changed much. It's just that our frequencies and our ciphers have changed.
Okay, Grunty, yeah, you can pick up what the satellites have. It's a ton of different things. You're seeing things like global positioning signals, what you're assuming are some sort of archaic video broadcasts, with audio straight up attached to the signal. You're getting just many different things. They all seem to be specialized for all sorts of different things. Icarus, you find some older, very ancient signals you could probably try. You get the idea, maybe even try without any sort of decoding whatsoever on this stuff, or encoding on any of your signals.
The signals from the satellites are active.
Okay, but do we know what they were sending down?
Just various communications, video, audio. There's positioning satellites. Pretty basic level satellite technology.
The majority of it's rebroadcasters. It's taking stuff from the surface and pinging it to somewhere else.
So is this possibly like a really low-tech planet then? That's not actually equipped for any type of spaceflight?
That is a possibility, yes. This could be a pre-warp level of technology, yes.
That's not terribly uncommon. You've already seen a sort of medieval, sort of feudal type world, so...
Yeah.
They're a couple 1,000 years ahead of them.
But if that was the case, why would the exploratory ship call the Inquisition?
Well, as
there might be something else going on that we
there
haven't
could be
found.
heretics, there could be Xenos, there could be older technology that this current population is built on that they don't understand how it works. Or it could just be interesting. Inquisitors have their interests as well, their little side hobbies.
Okay, are we getting any response from the older communication channels? No.
You haven't tried sending older signals yet. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
That I'm hailing the planet, basically, just sending hello world.
Okay. You send out a message to basically, the whole planet. You're flooding the broadcast waves. As you're doing this, you realize that your signals are so strong that every time you do this, it actually sort of disrupts all their satellite signals.
Whoops.
We
Probably
could appear on
bad.
TV.
Oh no.
But
Captain, we may have interrupted the soap operas.
you send out your message. You don't get any back, but you're pretty sure that someone is aware that you're there.
Considering that we interrupted their communications, whether they understand us or not, someone is going to recognize something is going on.
Yeah, so either they're electing to not respond, or they don't have the technology to respond. Yeah, okay.
That is correct.
You know what? You know what this thing needs?
A cut.
Exactly. Goodbye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.